If I had to select an airline which surprised me the most because of how good it will be this one. Here you got gourmet pho as an in-flight meal. Vietnam Airlines business seat is still for what it offers. How is it really like though? Are you ready for another one of DDN's honest review? Let's do it. What's up guys, this is DDN Korean Traveler. Vietnam's national airline and national carrier, Vietnam Airlines, used to be known as Vietnam Civil Aviation. It was founded in 1956 during the socialist regime in Vietnam. But in the 90s, with the introduction of mixed form of economy and liberalization, Vietnam Airlines took shape in 1995 as a state-owned corporation that we know it today. It was reborn essentially. Because of Vietnam's comparatively late liberalization and subsequent establishment of international flights, the airline still does not have as many America-Europe flights, which is why most of their aircraft are small, the Airbus A320. They have around 29 wide-body aircraft that can fly long-haul flights. Vietnam Airlines is also the first company to fly both of Boeing and Airbus's next-generation mid-sized aircraft, A350 and Boeing 787. Because of stiff competition, most of their aircraft are new. They are quite a young airline in that way. They fly to both Busan Gimhae Airport and Incheon Airport. They fly to Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh, Da Nang, and Nha Trang, so you can fly directly there from Korea. Currently, both Boeing 787 and A350 fly to Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh from Incheon, A350 fly to Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh from Busan, and all routes to Nha Trang and Da Nang fly the small aircraft A321. As narrow-body planes have only recliner seats in business class, it will be best to take business class only to Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh. The route I took was Hanoi to Incheon, nighttime flight VN 612. I flew business class on A350, that is the aircraft of choice for long-haul flights at Vietnam Airlines. After checking in as a business traveler, you can use the Lotus Lounge at Noi Bai International Airport. People who fly Korean Air's business class also use this lounge. Basically, if it's an airline's hub airport, the lounge usually will be the best there. But this lounge is a bit too empty. There's a lot of types of food and drinks, but not a lot of takers. There is food too, it is Vietnam after all. I took a shower at the lounge this day. Everything was clean and shampoo and towels were provided, thanks to which I felt very fresh before taking the flight. Soon boarding started. As there is no first class in Vietnam Airlines, 3 kinds of seats are available on A350: Business, Premium Economy, Economy. The first 29 seats at the very front of the aircraft are the business class herringbone seats. Window seats on either end are placed askew, facing the windows. The middle seats have a gap between them, or turn away from the aisle. Middle seats are not placed together, which could be disappointing for couples. But amongst the earlier A350 aircraft bought by Vietnam Airlines, there are ones that have staggered seating like Asiana Airlines. The interior uses white and beige, giving off a very clean look. A lot of airlines use their signature colors for the interior as well, which can be a bit tacky at times, but this looks clean, chic, and simple. Only the seat itself is in the light green color of Vietnam Airlines. It's a cotton seat with lotus designs. The total length of the seat is 42 inch and the width is 21 inch. The space at the front and back is slightly less than other business seats, but when you are sitting, it doesn't actually feel too tight. But it becomes quite apparent when you try to lie down, as we will soon see. There is a power socket and cup holder next to the footrest. There is 2 windows per seat. The headrest is a darker green color and is made out of leather. They made the tone-on-tone work. There is space between the seat and the window, which works as a table or place to put things on. The carving line here is very pretty. The TV, much like EVA Airlines, ejects outwards with a button. Although if you watch TV, you can't see the window, so there is that. On the wall next to the seat are the remote controls, the USB cable port, headset and pamphlets, etc. There is a button on the R side to control the armrest. The small storage space next to it is cute. They served watermelon juice as welcome drink, pushback begins and the plane is ready for takeoff. The safety video was very interesting. The safety instructions were explained while doing traditional dancing in different regions of Vietnam. The music was fun and the scenes beautiful, so it is definitely made one watch. Vietnam Airlines is famous for serving good portions for its in-flight meals. But as I took the night flight, the food was more simple. There was Korean food too, but as this was Vietnam Airlines, I decided to get the Vietnamese fare. The appetizer came together with the dessert in one dish. The main was seafood pho, but it didn't have the white noodles that we usually have in Korea, but yellow noodles. The broth had a great flavor and it had loads of veggies and seafood. It was delicious. Appetizer included smoked salmon and shrimp with cucumber and tomato salad. The dessert was supposed to be cake according to the menu, but instead we got the tropical fruit longan. In a way, having pho as an in-flight meal was a bit disappointing. But as it was tasty and the accompanying bread was also warm and soft, it was adequately filling for nighttime flying. After having coffee in a lotus-shaped cup, the in-flight service came to an end. Right before landing, perhaps because I was filming, the flight attendant asked if I'd like ramen. The ramen was so delicious too. While many airlines don't offer amenities since the pandemic began, Vietnam Airlines still offer amenities pouch on the Hanoi-Incheon route. The men's pouch was made by Ceruti, a French fashion brand, and Pied lip balm and cream, not to be found even on EVA Airlines, was provided, as well as an eye mask and sleeping socks. The lavatory had the French brand Genetics products. Vietnam Airlines Business Class in A350 falls out 180 degrees. And when you lie down with your pillow and blanket that you get as you enter the flight, it feels great. But as I said before too, the seat itself is a bit short, and the footrest itself is a bit small too. As someone who is 5'9", it felt kind of short. It was too well-fitting so it can feel a bit tight. For a flight that's just 4 hours long, like Hanoi-Incheon, it's alright. But in case you fly Europe or America, it can feel a bit cramped. But I slept really well because I was really tired. I reached Incheon safe and sound early in the morning. So what's DDN's final verdict on Vietnam Airlines? There are things that are disappointing, but for the price for a business class seat, it's really fantastic. To be honest, I didn't just take the flight from Hanoi to Incheon, but was flying Bangkok to Hanoi to Incheon. The Bangkok to Hanoi A321 flight's business seat offered great meals and service, so my first impression of them was great. This great first impression carried on through the next flight as well. One disappointing factor was the not-so-great lounge. Second was the lack of space on the seat when you stretch it out fully. Those who are 6 feet and above, I don't think I will recommend this to you. Apart from these two factors, the seats were in good condition, the food was delicious, and the staff was very polite and helpful. It wasn't at the same level as All Nippon Airways, Singapore Airlines, and Korean Air. I feel like it's better than Thai Airways or Asiana. More than anything, the prices are cheaper than most other Asian airlines. For the price, I feel it's a very good deal. If you liked today's video, please click the like and subscribe. Add me to your notifications. This was DDN. Thank you.